Alright then. Returning to Blarg. And returning to Blarg. And as promised, albeit obstructed by a house, we have the rising moon. And because I don't necessarily need far anymore, I'm switching to normal. Just because. I'm sure we all know why. And I'm going to turn VSync off because along with view bobbing and clouds because they're under the ground. And I'm going to put this on max FPS, which is something I should have done on the first episode. So now then, we're getting a little bit over 10 frames per second now. It's still a little jerky, but it should be an improvement. And as expected with night, we have 2 spiders, 2 creepers, and a blue slime. And another spider. So, there's the cue to, go inside and maybe close the door. And live with a thief. Oh god, he's going to do horrible things to me in the middle of the night. I have protection. I don't need your leather chest plate. I don't need it! But, anyway. I'm pretty sure that, people who don't play mods often have no idea what, I don't know, any of these do. Or what most of the stuff previously was. Or what this building is, as a matter of fact. Or what that blue creeper is. Well, what all of them actually have in common is that they're from a mod called Tinker's Construct. And I'll be going into this now. Tinker's Construct allows you to spawn, or I should say just gives you this book. And it's by Skyla. Anyway, you get this book. You can pause and read this because I've read it many times. And it gives you the recipes. Blank patterns, stencil table, the part crafter, the pattern chest, and the tool station. As you can see, we already have them. It also shows us how to make grout. Grout is actually important because it's used in making seared bricks, the smeltery controllers, the smeltery drain, lava tank, etc. and etc. and etc. Now then, you'll notice we already have all of these here for us, which is a pretty good indication that, well, this building is generated by Tinker's Construct. So we're going to have chestception here, and put a chest in a chest. Now, I probably shouldn't have put everything in there. And what we are going to do is we are going to make some stencil patterns. Why, you may ask? Well, I can't hear you, so I'm going to pretend you're not asking. But we're going to make some. And what we're going to do with them is we're going to go to the correct table, which I conveniently do last, the stencil table. And we're going to hide any eye to make this look nicer. Now, you'll notice we got that, this, and probably wondering, why would you want to make just a shovel head? And the reason for that is to make a much more complex tool. Now, I'm going to make a sword blade here. And a crossbar. I'm also going to make one more pattern. And we're going to make a very useful tool, in my opinion. It'd be very smart if I could select the correct thing. Knife blade, a board for making signs, a pan for, well, a frying pan. I already got the crossbar. There. Sword blade, axe head, shovel, pick. Here we go, tool rod, aka the handle. Now then, what we're going to do here is actually build the parts in, you guessed it, the part builder. Now, first thing we're going to make is the sword, which is a wooden sword blade. And at the same time, we're going to craft a crossbar. Now, on the right here, you will see wood repeated twice with its base durability, the handle modifier, the mining speed, and the base attack. So we're going to make these. This is going to remove that information. And we're going to put the relevant pieces away. And we're also going to make the tool rod. So you're probably thinking to yourself, why the heck would we make it in parts like this? It's basically a wooden sword. Well, it's not a wooden sword. This is going to be a rapier. The rapier is a special weapon that relies on quick strikes to defeat foes. It has high damage, but pays for it with very low durability. Its special ability is backpedal, and the special ability is when you right click, normally you block, and that would cut damage in half. Now then, this will not block, so in the event a skeleton shooting at you, you're going to backpedal instead of block, which may help you dodge instead of get hit at all. But on the flip side, if you do get hit, it's not going to save you any. So here we are going to make a 100% wooden rapier. Now, this has a durability of 41, it attacks with 1 heart, and has 3 modifiers remaining. And I'm going to name this. Orc, I'm not. No, I'm just going to name it 1 because it's, yeah. There's absolutely nothing special about this sword that hasn't already been noted. Now we're going to take out this huge blue slime here. And it's going to punch me and absorb my face. Ah! It's like click randomly on this thing, trying to kill it as it draws me out into the open. Ah! Get back into the house, you moron! You're going to die! Now then, the sword is, well, actually, almost completely destroyed from that very small procedure. So it's not of any particular use here. But what we did get is gelatinous slime. As you'll see on the tooltip there, it smells terrible. But if you have nothing else to eat, well, you can eat anything, I guess. So, I'm not going to eat that, because I just so happen to have a piece of bread on me, and a furnace, and some barley. Now, what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to make this piston particularly useless, and just, you know, have it there for decoration. Now then, Tinker's Construct is often paired with another mod called Natura. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Now then, what these mods have in common, very simply, is they kind of work together very well. As a matter of fact, they're components of each other. So why they're on separate pages, I'm not sure. But, as you can see here, the barley we came across in the first episode is from Natura. It's some world gen. And what it gave us is barley. And with that, we get some barley flour. And realize quickly that we don't have any fuel. So, we're going to have to find... Ah! To have a creeper blow up in our face. That'll be perfect. Huh? Hey, some chiseled stone brick. That's nice. And some cobble is also nice. I should probably have this up front, so I don't scream like a pansy again. Now then, as we are reliant on these here villagers, we should probably keep this place relatively safe. Or attempt to. Now, villagers obviously don't use crafting tables on their own. So, the unthinkable will occur, and I will be using them for fuel. Along with anything else I can get my hands on. Also, as a note, we have this. Let's make sure this guy's getting ignored. Alright. I totally lost my train of thought there. But we should probably get some food. Yep, short attention span kicking in here, folks. Anyway, we're going to use this crafting table for fuel. Unthinkable, I know, but we don't exactly have very many other options. And the village did take its first creeper hit. It'd be very nice if we had an iron golem. I'm going to ignore the carrots for now. Now, the reason it's very nice to have an iron golem is because you can basically pretend to be a villager and, you know, not get killed by zombies in the middle of the night, which we're probably going to wind up doing anyway. I wonder if this place was like a floodplain or something, the amount of water we got here. Huh? An arrow and a bone. That may be useful, along with leather. Leather would be tremendously useful as well. But here's a little bit of food. We still got 3 cows, so we can feasibly kill one more of them. And I'm going to take care of this jerk. And get the bone that he's apparently guarding. Hey, we're level 1! Hooray! So then, most of what is occurring here is thanks to Natura and Tinker's Construct. They're basically... I think they should be one thing, personally. Because they work so well together, and they're made by the same person. They should just be the same mod. We got a piece of flint. And that's actually a little bit more important than you might think. Just a little bit. I'm going to use a crafting table to cook some barley here, or barley flour. Oh, it's the same as wood planks. Darn. Alright. So then, the next order of business is to begin mining. And we are going to use Tinker's Construct for this as well. Which means, you guessed it, we're going to need a little bit more in the way of wood soon. So we're going to make 2 more of those patterns. Now then, what we're going to make is a pickaxe and a tool binding, or I should say pickaxe head. If I can find it. Ah, here we go. Now we're going to come over here to the part builder. Put these over here. Now I'm going to make a cobblestone pickaxe head, because this is actually my favorite. Why? I have no idea. Now then, as for the binding, we're gonna need something else. But the handle, well, we're going to make it out of slime. I save us and tell me the recipe. Now, we're going to need some sand and dirt. This is going to be fun. I was hoping greatly that it would be gravel. Seeing how there's no sand here, presumably, this is going to be difficult. But of course, there will be a way to make sand. I'm going to take this chest. We have all the dirt the universe could ever offer us, along with a basically pre-made smeltery, which is going to be very helpful. And some flowers. Flowers are nice. So, we're going to have to hold off on that for a little bit. I'm not wasting my time making 100 different pickaxes. And there are several things that you cannot get in Superflat that you may realize, even with ore generation. Mistcraft will take care of everything except one. And in honor of surviving the night, I think it's appropriate that at the end of the episode here, we spawn in that one item that cannot be gotten without spawning. And I'm going to wait till the end of the episode to reveal what that is. But I honestly should probably end the episode here, because it's been 20 minutes and my upload limit is actually only 15, so there will be little bits cut out. So, starts with an S-U-G-E-R. Okay, maybe not an R. Maybe not an E. Let's spawn in 1. Sugar. And that should be it for me. Ah. Join us next time when we go mining and utilize the sugarcane.